Hello Dino Peeps! With the recent release of Scorched Earth, we also got access to Bob's Tall Tales, which is the season pass for additional content for Scorched Earth, Aberration and Extinction. It was first announced during last year's charity event, and since then it has been a controversial topic in the community. With a mixture of fear of missing out and still holding a grudge, the discussion around the season pass has been on basically every social media platform and of course also here on YouTube. Are they forcing us to pay additional money to actually play the game we already bought? With the release of Scorched Earth and the players finally having access to the content, the controversy calmed down a little bit with those who were unsure, but on both ends of the opinion spectrum the voices became louder and louder. But what's going on with Bob's Tall Tales? Is Bob scamming us for money? Let's look into it. First of all, let's have a look what we get with Scorched Earth's content package of Bob's Tall Tales. The big additions are probably the train system and the Oasasaur, but just because something is big it's not impactful. Yes, I said that. The train is great, it looks great, it works great, and is an insanely good addition to the game if you play single player or if you're on your own server. As soon as you play on a bigger multiplayer server, having a train system does not work. The tracks block other people's buildings, they cannot use your tracks, you can't unlock them for other players, and just as annoying the water pipes were in Survival Evolved, the train tracks will be in ASA. Because of how much they block and how massive they are, our admin had to limit the usage of the tracks on the cluster I play on, so you can only use them within your own base. And I'm pretty sure our cluster is not the only one that is doing it this way. I see them as a great addition to roleplay servers that do not have to moderate people's usage of structures, but the server itself is a big group effort. And then we have the Oasasaur. I love the look of the creature, I don't mind even the taming, but again, this creature is for your single player game and your own private server. On multiplayer servers it's almost not worth the struggle, because they're basically a mixture of a gacha that doesn't produce items and a mega Chelon. And yes, it can revive your creatures, but this is only a sentimental addition. You lost your favorite pet, go and revive it. It basically is a second chance. Each revive produces a baby dinosaur copy of your original dino. And it has a 24-hour cooldown. Real life hours. So this is not to revive your tames after a raid, it's for pets that you got attached to. On top, the Oasasaur blocks 60 slots in your dino limit. Would you sacrifice 60 slots for a big gacha? Probably not. And then there's some smaller additions that are basically themed reskins of core items in the game or smaller quality of life improvements. Nothing is in any way pay to win. Using the Oasasaur in opposite to just rebreed creatures is a disadvantage. The adventure pack does something else though, it adds immersion and depth into the game, yes. But it does not make you better in reaching your goals to beat bosses or raid tribes. These are only fun things or bigger additions that are meant to give people more to do than farming, breeding and building. Of course, I don't know what will come with other maps, but from the look of it now, this is where we stand. You only have to get the adventure pack if you are interested in playing the game outside of metas or core grind gameplay. If you want to play on a roleplay server, or if you want to play with friends for fun, on official or big servers, there's a chance you won't even be able to use all these mechanics at all. Is it a cash grab? Not really, because you don't need it. If a train or a floating gacha manages to nullify all your skills that you have trained in ARK in the past 8 years, then I can tell you these things are for sure not the issue. And on top, if you have a friend who has the adventure pack, you can just get all of the stuff and even the creatures because your friend can just gift them to you. But either way, nobody is putting a gun at your head to spend money that you don't want to. In German we have this proverb saying that nothing is eaten as hot as it's cooked. This means it is never worth to worry about something by expecting the worst outcome. Most of the time you just waste energy and ruin your day. So should you get it or not? It is really up to you. You don't have to get it to enjoy Scorched Earth, because let's be honest, it's really stunning, but it also won't stop you from enjoying Scorched. Did you buy the season pass or not? Let me know in the comments. And maybe you're still considering? Let me know what questions you have. Or are you in love with the new content? What's your favorite edition? Thanks for watching, see you in the next video, bye!